What is up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back to another video with Deja. In today's video, we're going to talk about living in Dallas, Texas without a car, and is it possible? Now, for those who just want a quick answer, yes, it is definitely possible. Anything is possible. A lot of stuff is possible, but is it doable? Is it something that you can do every single day? Is it sustainable? Now, a video on Deja's channel wouldn't be a video on Deja's channel if I did not mention my Lord and Savior. And I just want to say, for those who are on this video because they've been guided to move to Dallas, Texas, and you do not have a car, which was me literally a few months ago, and I kept Googling, can you live in Texas without a car? You first, just stop, relax, and just do as he says. He knows you don't have a car. He's aware of your situation. Your obedience will get you in a much better position than you think. So just listen and know that everything will be okay. Now, if you want to continue to watch this video just to ease your mind a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll definitely talk about all the different ways and pros and cons and everything that you need to know. Now, let's talk about living in Texas without a car, specifically Dallas, Texas. When I was Googling this question, everyone said, no, you can't do it. Dallas has a very bad public transportation system. Like, the DART is terrible. If you're not from Dallas, that's what it's called. The Dallas Area Rapid Transit, I believe is the name. Come to Dallas, you'll just see these yellow buses, yellow trains, the Go Link riding all around Dallas. That's what that is, the DART system. From the month that I've been here, still with no car, I can tell you that you can live in Dallas without a car. It is a lot, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna act like I'm just doing perfectly fine. I think about getting a car every day. I really, really want a car, but I know right now is not the right time, and I do have means of getting around. So why am I trying to rush things? Just calm down and everything will work itself out. But anyway, to hop right into the video, the very first thing that I looked for and that I asked my apartment locator, since I wasn't in Texas, I was in Georgia and I didn't know the Texas area, I asked them, I needed a place that was by a train station or by a bus station, basically so I can easily commute and hop on a train if I need to, or hop on the bus if I need to. So that's the very, very first thing that I would recommend. Or the best place to live would be downtown Dallas. The closer you are to downtown, the more transit there is. Now, I don't live in downtown. I do live about 20 minutes away from downtown if you're in a car, and I was able to still have reliable transportation to get me to and from where I want to go. I think living by a station is the best thing to do. Now, how to find that? Like I said, I did use an apartment locator who knew Dallas way better than I did. I wonder if I Google train stations Dallas, do they all pop up? So they all pop up. All the train stations in Dallas pops up here on the map. What I would say then is go by that train station. I would say look around this area and try to find apartments. That would be my recommendation if you don't want to have an apartment locator. And the next thing I would say, and this is common sense, but just in case, because you are more involved with the public, make sure you have protection, whether that be pepper spray, a knife, if you are okay and comfortable, a gun, taser, whatever, an alarm system, something to poke, like whatever means you need. I think you should really have protection. And I've been on the train a few times and I've never had any issues. Besides, you're all gonna have homeless people and people with, I guess the right word is mental issues. So like I'll see them, over there punching the air or moving side to side, talking to themselves. But if I keep my headphones and don't look at them, it don't really bother me. And I know a lot of people ask, is it safe? Because that was my #1 question. If I could just be honest, I use the train when it's populated with people who are homeless and normal people. I don't want to say that. You're everyday people and homeless people, so I'm not on there just by myself. Like, I never feel uncomfortable. And then also, it's daytime. I have not used the transit system at night. I be in my bed, okay? I plan my days around being in my bed before the sun goes down. Now, if you're going out there all the middle of the night, this is for anything. The chances of being unsafe is increased. That's just not with the transit. I have seen people who have said they rode the train at certain times and it was actually quieter. So it really just depends on where you are, the station. I have noticed that downtown stations are a little more rowdy. Once you get out of downtown, the stations are a little more calm. But yeah, downtown, there are a lot of homeless people, a lot of people, walking around, and they just can be kind of intimidated. But if you keep your headphones in, honestly, and just don't pay them any attention, it's fine. But I can understand how being in that environment is uncomfortable. The best way I can explain it to you is just being very aware of your surroundings. And that's with any big city. You just have to be aware of your surroundings and kind of just look without looking. So you know what's going on, but it look like you don't know what's going on, you know, just be on your A game. So of course you don't have a car, so you have no way to get your groceries and your essentials and all of those things. What I like to do is utilize Instacart, the Walmart app, DoorDash. I don't eat out that much, so I don't have an issue. And if I do want to eat out, I'll walk because there's a lot of restaurants near me. But hey guys, so I look a mess right now. I'm just editing, and I wanted to pop in that Dallas, I will say, is not a place to walk. There's a lot of land here and things are big. So when I say walking, I'm not walking more than like 10 minutes. So if it's not right around the corner, I'm not walking to it. But I just wanted to throw that in if people think, oh, I can just walk places. If your apartment is not located near a shopping plaza, walking is not something, unless you just committed to it and you don't mind walking 20, 30 minutes. I'm not doing that, and it's hot. So I just wanted to throw here that I do walk sometimes, but I am close to a plaza, so that's why. Honestly, I just been cooking for myself. I have not been buying stuff out. So if that is something that you want to do, just be mindful. But yeah, I cook. I order my groceries 2 times a week, 2 times a month. Depending on what I need, it would be Instacart, and I would use Aldi, or it would be Walmart app, and I would get my groceries from Walmart. And then when it comes to like when I needed to go to Family Dollar, things of that nature, I just use Instacart and got my stuff delivered to me. Pretty simple. Like, we live in a time where you really can't get away with, you know, without having a car, but sometimes I get it. Like, you just want to go into the store. And for the people who want to do that, I would say that you can use the Uber app to rent out a car for, like, I would say like one big trip. And then also when it comes to package return, luckily I do have a shipping place right near me, so I just walk there and return my packages. But Uber do have a thing where you can have them pick up your package from like Target, or you can have them come get the package from you and take it. So Uber is on it. Like, Uber really helps you when it comes to not having a car. And another tip, here in Dallas, Texas, Uber is actually cheaper than Lyft. So I use Uber for everything. Another tip for Uber is to use the share. Most of the times you won't even get put with anybody, but I always do the share, like Uber share, where they put somebody in the car with you. If I only had to happen one time where somebody actually got put in the car with me, but if they don't, it's just a few dollars cheaper than just saying I want to be by myself. Something you're gonna need if you utilize the DART system is the Go Pass, and this app is what you use to buy your tickets. And tickets are $2.50, or either $2 if you want to go just that one time. But if you want to get a pass for AM, midday, and PM, those are $3. And I believe the all-day pass is $6. I only ever get either the midday or AM and PM pass, and I plan out my days. So say for instance I want to go to church, I will get the AM pass because it is valid till noon. So I will get it, go to church. Church is over around a certain time. Then I will go to the Barnes and Nobles, relax, chill. Or if I want to go to UPS or go to the grocery store, you know, use that pass to get around. And here's a secret, guys. Here's a secret. Inside the app, there's this thing called GoLink. And GoLink is like a little car, kind of like Uber, but for DART. DART's version of Uber is GoLink. Now here's where the trick come in. Sometimes a GoLink is not available, so DART will send you an Uber. And that's what I do all the time. So really I only pay $3 one time. So I'll take the bus to church, right? Or take a GoLink to church. And then at the end of church, I request for another GoLink because your pass does not end till noon. So at the church, I'll request another GoLink to take me to the movies, right? At the end of the movies, your pass might be up, but what I'm trying to say is you only spent $3 to utilize all that systems instead of getting an Uber and paying $6 to go, $6 to come back. It's like GoLink is amazing and it's really good. The only problem is you can't use it all the time. Only when you like really nearby certain areas. It's really good. If it's available, I definitely say use it. But that's a little secret that I use. It is a lot, but it's doable, it's possible. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, if I could have it another way, I would, but I'd rather do things the way God wants me because it's all for a reason. Another tip I would say is to utilize them promos. Like 2 weeks ago, they literally was like, oh, all your Ubers would be half off for the next 3 days. This is the time to go. I made sure I make my appointments around this time. I made sure I went to the grocery store, like utilize this person out of my car, my window dancing, like in the rain. That's why I'm so confused. But utilize this time to go and do what you need to do. And if you don't have to do it, don't do it, because then you're wasting money that you didn't need to. But if you've been wanting to go to Target and you've been wanting to do it and it's only $6 now, go. And honestly, they were cheaper than that. Like I was paying $2, $4 for Ubers. Of course, I was leaving tips, so that was bringing it back up. But it was still cheaper than what it would have been. So utilize those promos. Same with DoorDash. They tell me get $25 off on your next meal. If I've been wanting some sushi, okay, but we getting sushi now. The next thing I would say is to test out each one. Test out Instacart, test out Uber Eats, test out Walmart, and see which one you like. And when you find your favorite, go ahead and get that subscription, the monthly subscription or yearly, whichever one you want to pay, because that is how you will save money. And you don't have a car, so you might as well just go ahead and put that money that you would put into your gas, into making your grocery runs and all those runs that Uber will be doing for you cheaper, because you get lots of discounts when you have those subscriptions, and like they'll maybe take off the delivery fee, or there's no minimum, things like that. So I would say once you find out which platform you like, I'm still experimenting between the Walmart Plus, I think is what it's called, and then Instacart, because I think Instacart is better because it has everything minus Walmart, but Walmart's better because it's Walmart, it has everything already. But Instacart has Target, Kroger, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, all these stores, and I'm just like, Instacart might be the way to go. Walmart's more realistic because I don't do much shopping for like at Target. So we're still working on it, we're still figuring it out. But once I figure it out, I will go ahead and purchase a subscription. Same with the DoorDash. If you don't do any cooking and you plan to eat out a lot, get the DoorDash pass, get the Uber, or what, like, and I don't think get all of them, you know, I don't think you need that many unless you truly do and you truly order a lot like that, then you can do that. But I definitely say having just one, you know, one subscription that can really help bring the cost down. My next tip would be to plan out your days. Like, Uber is gonna be reliable sometimes. Uber, you have them coming, then they don't come, and then like sometimes the bus, they break down, the trains, they run late. Plan out your days. When you're gonna be leaving the house, make sure you're leaving earlier. Traffic may pop up, something may happen on the train. Stuff does happen, and it is out of your control, because one, you're not driving, like you're on something that's providing you transportation. It's kind of the same with having a car, but I think a car is a little more reliable with getting you on time, because then that's up to you. But no, the train is definitely way more unreliable than having a car. So just plan out your days. When I say plan out your days, not even just the days with that day of. Make a note of all the things you need. And if there's a sale that comes up, plan out the days, plan out your route around that. Okay, I'm gonna take this bus to get here. While I'm at this station, there's a Family Dollar right here. Stop at this station, go get here. You see, plan everything out. You're gonna need it. I will say that like not having a car do make you feel like you're missing out on a lot of things, because you just can't get in your car and go. But you can like rest assured that you're saving money, because when I, like last month, I only spent $60 for Ubers and I guess I didn't really include my DoorDash and Instacart and all that stuff. But like for Ubers and the train and all that, I only spent $60 for the whole month. Granted, I don't go many places. Like I only go places on the weekend, and if I have a doctor's appointment, that's it. And also my Ubers are super cheap because I'm using GoLink when I can. It really just depends on your lifestyle. And also a big important factor, I work from home. I'm not having to leave the house often, so that really plays a part if you are even able to do this. And I know there are people who are commuters who literally rely on the bus Monday through Friday to get them to and from work, especially if they work downtown. So it's definitely possible. It's just, you just have to really plan things out. The app does tell you if there are some delays, and most of the time the train is delayed by a little bit, but that can play in your favor and that can hurt you. It really just depends on if you're running late, because I've had that help me out a few times where the train was running late and I needed it to be running late because I was kind of running behind, and I still got there on time. Oh, that's another thing. Because there are on time systems, say your event gonna start to like 11:30, but the only times you have is getting there at 11 o'clock or getting there at 11:50. So now you have to sit around for 30 minutes, you know, waiting around till your stuff starts. So that's what I'm saying, like it can be, but this is where planning comes in. If that's the case, then the train might not be the best to take. That's when you'll take an Uber. You really just have to utilize every app and see what's best for your situation. Now, anytime I'm going downtown, I'm hopping on a train. I'm not taking the Uber from downtown for where I am, because that would, one, be expensive, and two, traffic. It would be so much smarter to get on the train and get off in the middle of downtown. If you come here, you will learn. I had to figure it all out. Like I said, it can be a little stressful at times. The good thing about not having a car is there is no car insurance, there is no car note, there is no gas. So all that money that you're not putting towards those things, you can save for your tips, for your Ubers and for your passes. It'll all kind of balance out. It does depend on your lifestyle. If you plan to be going out every single day, or always ordering food, or always leaving the house, it might not be the best. But I hear most people nowadays are very introverted, so it might work out very well if you are a homebody like myself. Like I told you in the beginning, am I ready to get a car? Absolutely. But I'm also so scared to get a car because I see so much about cars getting broken into and stolen here in Dallas, and I'm just like, I don't want my car to get broken into. I just got the car. Why would it get broken into or stolen? So that scares me a lot. There's definitely pros and cons to having a car in a bigger city. Evaluate your situation, your lifestyle, what you will be doing. Think about the points that I brought up to you here today and see how it relates to your lifestyle. If it will be better for you to wait to get your car, then just wait. It's not that bad. It's not terrible. If it would be better for you to go ahead and buy a car, then just buy the car. Honestly, I overthought the situation a lot when I didn't need to. I worried about this so much before I moved here. And I'm like, I can't do this. There's no way this is possible. Everybody's saying that it's not possible. And one thing I learned, that some people just won't understand what God has said to you. And if that's why I told you in the beginning, if God has told you to move, just move. Don't try to figure out what I'm gonna say. Don't figure out what the world's gonna say. Don't figure out what Reddit's gonna say. Just move, and from there figure it out with God. Can you live in Dallas, Texas without a car? Yes, you can. Is it hard? Does it require a lot? Yes, but it's definitely possible, and it definitely depends on your lifestyle, most importantly. And I really hope this video helped calm your nerves and gave you confidence that you can move to Dallas, Texas without a car, if that is what you please. So with that being said, I will go ahead and end this video right here. I thank you so much for watching. And if there's anything else you want to know about Dallas, Texas, I'm still pretty new here. It's only my 2nd month. If you're coming here maybe 2 months from now, 3 months from now, you have questions, just drop them down below and I can let you know to the best of my abilities. If you are interested in my movie series that I'm posting and I'm still in the middle of, go ahead and check it out. I'll link the playlist up here in one of these corners. Other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Bye, guys.